I, like you watching, have heard of Genshin Impact freaking everywhere, including my friends. Now, I was intrigued, don't get me wrong, but I have a problem. My name is Brody, and
Hi, Brody.
And I suffer from video game addiction. I deliberately avoid games now because I know I'll drop everything attempting to get every achievement, and my upload schedule is bad enough already.
Babe, are you okay?
Do we have more instant ramen? As a filthy casual, open world RPGs scare me. Outside of how much time it'd take to 100% everything, I judge the book by its cover. When I see them, I think of complex mechanics, hard to follow stories, and confusing missions. And I thought Genshin was just gonna be more of that. I'm just not smart enough for it. The last time I had to learn a game mechanic was drifting in Mario Kart 10 years ago, and I've been coasting on that ever since. So I guess I'll stay in my comfort zone and never try anything new. We sponsor video, you play game. Alright, when do I start? Oh my god, okay. Oh my god. So Genshin Impact starts off with your twin being turned into a cube by an unknown god. Do you want to take this one too? I could really use them off my hands. And with that, you're thrust into the world of Teyvat and fish a tiny little weirdo named Paimon out of the ocean who becomes your companion for your journey. I guess that's one way to make friends, but honestly, I haven't had much luck with it. Let's go on an adventure!
What? Who are you? Leave me alone!
Can I have more worms? Paimon suggests that we explore each region controlled by different archons and look for the one that took my twin.
Paimon thinks you should head to Mondstadt first. Paimon wonders if your brain was damaged during your fall.
Back off! They're mine! It's all mine! So, in sections that take most players a few seconds to pass, I usually take half an hour. I have an unhealthy obsession with picking up everything in my eyesight that has a little white sparkle that means I can pick it up.
Hello, strange traveler. Welcome to Mondstadt.
Oh, thank God. Hold this. Do you have pockets?
Yes?
So extra storage, Amber, join my party. Oh my god, and chests, dude? I love opening chests. Luxurious, precious, common, I don't care. I just want to hear that sweet sound effect and spam the collect button. Oh, that's good stuff right there. Eventually, I got to Mondstadt, learned how to fly, as you do, took down a misunderstood wind dragon super easily and definitely on my first try, and got ready to explore more of Teyvat. Now would be a good time to mention, it's a bad idea giving me access to an open world. Immediately after my first encounter with Storm Terror, the Wind Dragon, I saw a mountain in the distance. I want to go there.
Oh, haha. Paimon admires your ambition, but Dragonspine is one of the most dangerous places in Teyvat. You'll need a lot of training and resources before you can...
You think you can stop me? I'm Canadian! The jagged peaks of Banff have prepared me for your... I'm just passing through. So, that was humbling. I trained up, leveled and ascended my party, and eventually got through the mountain to the harbor city of Liyue. I'm gonna be so real with you. The moment I stepped into Liyue was when I realized not only how pretty this game was, but how big it was. I thought that Mondstadt, the city I was just in, was the whole map, only to find out it's a speck. And this game is free. Do you know how crazy that is? The last RPG I played was a certain overhyped dystopian future game on release day, and that was a traumatizing experience that I paid $80 for. I explored the rest of Liyue and had a blast finding new areas. It was nice to see my hoarding pay off on certain quests too.
But to help you, you'll need to find me a rare Genshin flower. A violet grass.
However, over the course of my playthrough, I'd come across a couple of huge bosses that I just couldn't handle. After getting bodied time and time again, it was time to give up. And let TJ Toons carry me! Yeah, my buddy's also making a Genshin Impact video and is way better at the game than I am. And I'm not above being a complete freeloader. We booted up co-op and TJ asked me,
Hey, is there anyone specific you want to battle?
I thought back to early in my journey. Deep in the forest of Wolvendom, I met the Great Wolf King and foolishly challenged him to battle. I barely stood 10 seconds before I had to retreat. I needed to restore my honor. Hey, where'd this scar come from? Yeah, I got one.
Can you even afford to animate a fight scene?
Sponsorship money, bro.
Ready to test your skills?
Shut it, mutt. This time, I brought backup. Amber, hit it! Okay, never mind. We're screwed. TJ, lock in!
Incoming!
Well, shit. Our attacks are doing nothing. He's resistant to my anima.
He's weak to pyro. If we can combine our elemental abilities together, we might be able to take him down. I'll distract him.
Got it.
Now!
Well, you're welcome for the carry, dude.
You're not serious, right?
I'd finally conquered my white whale with the help of my friends. Except for TJ, who played a very small role in the battle. There's something so fulfilling about beating a boss with your friends. A brotherhood of shared experience and knowing that no matter what hits are coming your way, someone's got your back. It was seriously a blast. It is an awfully romantic location, isn't it, TJ? Just you and me on top of the world, huh? No, I was just about to do the shoulder move. And Genshin players, before you leave your comments, I know there are harder bosses in the game. This was a big deal for me, okay? After seeing my world-class gameplay, but then, okay, let me up. Oh, wait, no. Okay, that could have gone, TJ, look away. TJ, look away. Genshin gave me early access to their new region, Krai, which is like giving a kid with a scooter the keys to a Ferrari. In typical Brody fashion, the first thing I did was not the main quest. After seeing a post on a bulletin board that our robot friend Ineffa might be in trouble, I wandered out to the Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop to see what was up. Try saying that 3 times fast. Ineffa, where you at? You good?
Yes, I am fine.
Ineffa, more like enough of this gravity. But in a much more real sense, she was stuck there. We got her down and she told us that Aino, the shop owner, creator of Ineffa, and literal child, pulled Ineffa up there when she tried to stop her from releasing a robot army to find her new companion, Krumklank, that someone else just stole. You know what? I get it. I'd do the same for Prince.
Kill them all! Whatever it takes! No one shall rest until justice is—
How about you calm down and eat some dessert?
How dare you! Okay.
Since Krai is a lawless land with no police, and releasing Terminators on innocent people isn't the best idea, we decided to take things into our own hands. We enlisted the help of a bounty hunter named Jahoda to help us track the robot in the black market, and was definitely weird about it.
Surely you won't charge a friend in need, right?
They're guilt-tripping me. It's too late to back out now. I guess I have no choice.
Why do you keep doing that anime voice? You know we can hear you, right?
How odd. It's like he can hear my thoughts.
Shut up! Turns out, Krumklank had been stolen to be turned into a terrifying weapon.
Yeah, I basically figured out how to harness the strongest power source in Tevat in order to make a robot that makes desserts for me, hence the name.
Bro, you wanted to send out a robot army over an easy bake oven. At the enemy base, we very calmly entered and found Krumklank, who looked slightly different. 1 donut, please. Luckily, by this point, I'd added the new character Lauma to my party, so she helped slightly. Let's go, team!
Oh, sorry. You wanted to help?
No, it's fine. It's whatever. Back at the shop, Ineffa told us that Aino left her childhood friends behind and started making robots to pursue her passion of bringing things to life. Because of her path, she looked around and realized there was no one at her side, and she felt lonely. So, Ineffa, Krumklank, and all the other robots are more than robots. They're her family. I'm not crying. Definitely didn't strike a chord as an animator. Once Aino had put Krumklank back together, minus the cannons, we were paid for our services in sweet treats and a new friend. And that was my first quest in Krai. I've barely scratched the surface here, and already I've grown attached to Aino and Ineffa's adorable relationship, and Lauma has become one of my favorite characters. Her design is godlike, and she's probably the strongest Dendro character yet. So, I have to return this. In my first 4 days, I logged over 30 hours and reached adventure rank 25, and I'm still playing. And I'm glad I got over my doubts. The story is great, the missions are fun, and the mechanics are super easy to understand. There's even a training guide that tells you the best way to upgrade your party. When I was playing with TJ, I told him how I was struggling to use artifacts, and he said,
Dude, you know you can just auto-equip them with one button press, right?
Thank you once again to Genshin Impact for sponsoring this video and letting me have more fun with it than most sponsors are cool with. Again, Genshin Impact is free to play, available on PC, consoles, iOS, and Android, and if you use my code in the description, you get a free 60 premium gems and 5 adventures experience. In my opinion, worth giving a try. Thank you for watching, everyone. Huge shout out to my team. This is hands down the biggest project we've ever tackled, and I couldn't have done it without them. They all killed it with their bare knuckles. We're working on a few other projects right now, so hopefully you'll see a new upload in a couple weeks. You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.